After Spider-Man lost his life in a brutal fight against the villain Hellgate, Peter Parker finally decided to retire as Spider-Man. Hellgate had demanded a fight with no limits, but Peter could never unleash his full strength, constantly protecting innocent bystanders who were caught in the chaos. That choice nearly killed him, and it left him shaken. So Peter hung up the mask and made a vow. He would no longer interfere with crime. Not even when he saw villains terrorizing the streets would he lift a finger. At first, Peter tried to adjust to this new life. He settled into something close to normal and eventually earned a high position at Rand Industries, where his scientific talents were finally appreciated. For the first time in years, he felt respected and successful. Weeks passed, crime grew bolder, and even J. Jonah Jameson, Peter's most vocal critic, publicly admitted that the city needed Spider-Man to return. One day at work, Peter was approached by Norman Osborne. Norman reminded him that his duty wasn't over and urged him to come back, to fight again, and to stop pretending he could walk away. He even pointed out how Peter had grown distant from those he loved, barely speaking to Aunt May anymore. But Peter refused. He warned Norman never to bother him at work again and walked away without looking back. Later, as Peter headed home, he thought about how smooth the day had gone, but his good mood collapsed the moment he arrived at his apartment and found Mary Jane waiting at the door. She tried to speak, but Peter brushed her off, saying he didn't have the time or energy to argue. She looked hurt, yet still told him that she would always be his friend. Then MJ revealed the truth. After her falling out with Paul, she had no one left to turn to. Worse, she had bonded with Venom, and the symbiote was becoming harder to control. She needed Peter's help, but Peter, hardened and stubborn, simply turned away. Without a word of comfort, he slammed the door in her face, leaving MJ alone in the hallway, her voice fading as the darkness of the symbiote began to creep over her.